We are vengeance. We are the knight. We are a pair of completely idiotic fools on the internet. He basically did damn near all of the Riddler stuff.
There's still work to do here in Arkham City.
Yeah, no, the Riddler stuff. Yeah, like the Riddler stuff is just time consuming in every Arkham game, so we're not going to do that yet. We're going to, yeah, we are going to do the rest of the most wanted list first. So pull it up if you will. Just go to the map and then side missions. Okay, so you haven't done AR training, at least not all of it yet. Okay, I still say we go ahead and finish the AR training first, just because let's be honest, it is the most boring. And if we get interrupted by Zaz, so be it. We will do Zaz. You're good.
Tiger 5 to command. We have a visual on a distress flare on a rooftop in the...
Yeah.
Augment.
Yeah. Yeah, you wanted to do that on camera. Yeah, I can respect that. Tempting.
Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training failed.
Failure. Oh, you stink.
Augmented reality training activated.
I'm gonna find the person that stuck me in the street.
To be honest, it's more difficult than most players remember in this game.
Augmented reality training failed.
I'm too spoiled by the Arkham Night gliding mechanic.
Augmented reality training activated.
Yeah. I'm super happy with myself because I was able to figure out the Azrael puzzle thing with the map on my own without any internet assistance whatsoever.
Augmented reality training failed.
Yeah, you made a bad decision, but other than that, you're fine. You did fine.
How much more can
Augmented reality training.
It was a good idea, but wasn't gonna work.
No one's coming, little girl. You either do what I want,
Yeah.
or I kill you here and now.
Well,
Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training.
yeah. Dude, come on, man. Don't make this be the whole video. Leave them be. Let's just go. I know, but once you get high up enough, they can't reach you anyways. There you go, there you go, there you
Augmented
go.
reality training complete.
Alright, now these guys you can beat up.
Batman's here.
Also, as you can tell, we're playing with the I think this is the Batman Inc. suit. Year one, okay. So yeah. We're using one of the DLC suits because now that we've beaten the game, we have access to those. I I have a different version of these games where that lets you use the DLC suits throughout the whole game. So I was misinformed earlier in the Let's Play when I thought that we could just do it. Which, yeah, maybe in the future. No offense to Crooks here, but he's gonna want to train up a little bit before trying that. Yeah, you will want to be well rested. Yeah, let's do that. Whee! Yeah, that's fine. There's like these are mostly just these are mostly just kind of generic, I think. Yeah. Kabonk. Salty bitch. You're struggling.
It seems I underestimated your abilities. But before you start to feel superior, you should try and rescue my next hostage. Bring a towel.
To soak up the blood that I'm gonna beat out of you? Okay. Oh man, just imagine snarky Batman. Not really, because snarky Batman would still have all the angst. Peter doesn't have any angst to speak of unless he's infected with the
It's
symbiotes.
just bland Batman. He ain't dead. He can't be. Not Joker.
Yeah, but that's hardly his fault.
Augmented reality training activated.
You can do it! Just don't fuck up!
Strange thought he could just kill us all.
I know.
Augmented reality
Oh, you
training
almost had it.
failed.
You almost had it. Honestly, solid first attempt. Like, actually.
Jokers? How do we know they ain't a threat?
Augmented reality training activated.
A lot of people. I like to think that a lot of people hate these.
Augmented reality training failed.
Riddler. Yeah. I'm just gonna tell you right now, you're gonna hate them even more in Arkham Knight. Like, I've done all of them in every game, and yeah, Knight is the worst of them all. Oh my god, yes.
Reality training
Yes, I
activated.
remember that one. Oh my god. It was the worst one in this game. Alright.
Augmented reality training failed.
You gotta find that sweet spot, dude. You gotta find that sweet spot. Challenge video. Can you beat Batman Arkham City's AR challenges as
Augmented
Tyler
reality
Crux?
training activated.
Stuffed full of cash.
Yeah, no, Wonder City is kind of open and shut with how it is. So there wasn't
Augmented reality
anything
training failed.
yeah, this is a hard one. There wasn't anything terribly
I don't care where you
wrong with the Riddler trophies. My only gripe with them is just fucking getting to them. Because you gotta go in and out of. You just gotta go all the way to the
Reality training
depths of
activated.
Arkham City just to get to the front door. And then, once you do have all the Riddler shit, you gotta go all the way back out. It's like,
Augmented reality training failed.
I understand why quick travel can't work in this game, but they needed some way, but they should have at least done it like quick travel in and out of Wonder
Augmented reality
City
training
after you
activated.
beat the game. Since,
Joker's dead.
yeah, something to get in and out of there quickly, since in the story you only go there the one time. Careful, careful, careful,
Augmented reality
careful.
training failed.
Oh, so close. That one was stolen from you.
This place actually makes me black.
Ah, you gotta work with it. That's all it is. You gotta work with it.
There you are.
Also, this one specific rooftop that you're on, I hate
Reality
it.
training
It's the
activated.
worst rooftop in the fucking game because these assholes respawn a minute after you take them all down. Like, I hate them.
Augmented reality training failed.
Once you have no, honestly, once you get that turn, once you get that turn figured out, you have it.
Augmented reality training activated.
You got this. Too low.
Augmented reality training failed.
Yeah, I saw that too. That one was no fault of your own.
We did it. We actually did it.
Each day this place gets worse.
Augmented reality training
Let them
activated.
think whatever they want. It literally doesn't matter.
Augmented reality training failed.
Yeah, there's really only two major obstacles to this AR challenge. There's the initial dive, and then there's the hard turn.
Sky looks so much better when it's not full of helicopters that are all trying to kill us.
You know, the thug makes a point.
Going back to Blackgate?
Augmented reality training activated.
Into a shopping mall.
What they say.
Augmented reality training failed.
I think what you need to do is you need to do a half pull up, like the moment you you hit the
Augmented
holographic
reality training
target,
activated.
How come they're still keeping us in here?
because you're still criminals. All right, ooh, that was close. Oh,
They took them off me. I tried, but there were too many of them.
dude, this is
Augmented
not gonna
reality
work.
training failed.
What am I supposed to do?
Like I saw the. We might skip the AR challenges. Oh, that's horseshit. Come on, Zaz. That's just you being a sore loser. Hang on. Use detective vision. There we
My
go.
phone, Batman, or the killing starts.
How did we Bluetooth connect to a payphone? I'm gonna question it. Damn you. Honestly, he probably has every payphone bugged in Gotham. No, yeah, I know that's what you meant. I'm just kind of expanding on the point.
You
Yeah, the the launching feature makes these sections a lot easier. Just because it shaves off that little extra time.
Can you imagine what it was like, Batman? I was numb. I'd lost everything, and I was alone, crying like a baby staggering through the streets of the city, until I
Yeah,
found
you gotta stay in the circle.
I had been looking for. I stood there on the Sprang Bridge, looking out at the sea. I felt the warm breeze on my skin, and it felt right. I looked down and imagined myself falling into the blissful arms of my mother. And then he appeared. He held out the knife and demanded my money. My money! Can you believe it? I looked into his cold, desperate eyes, and I saw something familiar. Something inevitable. I saw oblivion. I saw that we are all the same, stuck on a miserable loop that demands salvation. So I gave it to him.
One more call.
The bat's kicking the crap out of them. Kill him!
Can I just say I love the side quest purely because it gives us background to Zaz, which I don't think anything really bothers doing. Just on account of Zaz himself being kind of a D-lister.
You... This is gonna hurt, Bat!
I'm seeing, yeah, the game, yeah, we're playing this on PC, so there's going to be some bug.
Arkham City's gonna be your grave!
Well, that happened. Don't worry, people, that wasn't your playback. That was just the game.
Freak! Time to retire, Batman!
Yeah. Thankfully, this game does autosave, like, often. Sure. Like I said, just from watching you struggle, we might skip the AR challenges. They're very not important. Yeah. And, like, I mean, honestly, there's very little reason to do them now that you have the grapnel boost.
Screwed up my buddy Ash. He was lucky to get away. Still got scars in places I don't like to think about.
Yeah, I'll get to it after we speak with him. I think we're going the wrong way. Well, I mean, like, no, yeah, I know, it's like, but like, you also get what I was saying. Like, we're dangerously low to the water, and Batman don't swim. Like, it's stupid that Batman don't swim, but he don't. Yeah. All right. Hang on. Let's.
to see me, Batman?
A little. Last time I saw you, you were wrapped around the hood of my car.
You knew it would not kill me.
I wasn't trying to. I'm in no mood for a fight. What are you doing here?
Dr. Young's Titan formula. The Payaso managed to send some off Arkham Island before you stopped him.
I know. Penguin had his own Titan guards. How much more did Joker send out?
Too much. That is why I am here. I will not allow the basura of this city to abuse the Titan. Dr. Young used me to create it. It is my duty to destroy what remains.
I'll help you, but understand this. If you try anything, I'm taking you down too. We find Titan containers, we destroy them. Deal?
Of course. Each container has a radio beacon built in. There were 12 containers left in this city. We take 6 each, then we meet back here.
I'm ahead of you, Bane. You find your 6. I'll take care of what's left. You've got some catching up to do. And remember, I'm trusting you. Don't make me regret that.
Okay, so my thing with Bane, everybody, and I mean literally everybody who plays these games, uh, points out how Arkham Origins is was able to give us an honest to God, intelligent Bane, and how they used the TN1 formula to act as an explanation as to why we just have big hulking idiot Bane. You can't activate that yet, I don't think.
I must get it off.
Because if I'm not mistaken, that's a part of how this case ends. But yeah, anyway, so and like in this game, you see it full force with how this case ends. I won't spoil it for those who haven't seen it, but if you know, you know. But the thing is, whenever someone's talking about hulking idiot Bane, they're talking about him in City and Asylum. But you know, in Asylum, he doesn't have the time to be. Because when we first no, like when we first see him, he is strapped to a milking machine, being drained of his blood because it has so much venom in it that Dr. Young was using for her research. And just ridiculously cruel, but such is science. And so, and when I'm going to assume it was Joker who figured out where Batman was in that exact instance. He remotely activated the device in reverse, powering up Bane and probably fueling him with so much adrenaline that he couldn't think straight enough in order to like prioritize any of his actions. He was overrun with so much energy that he had to use it, and there was something. He is big, he is strong, he can punch things, he can break things, and there is someone in front of him that he can do that to. So he was going to do it. Like, and then when you probably didn't see it, you probably didn't see it again. Again, you probably did, unless you're explicitly looking for these Titan containers. You almost never see them. Like you always see the one that's on your way to take down Penguin, but that's just because Batman himself points it out. So yeah, like Bane is really nothing more than a victim in Arkham Asylum. Like they used him as a method to hint to the player that Dr. Young isn't the up and up scientist that we think she is when we're first introduced to her. Well, he actually thought that he was tricking Batman with this deal. That's where the hulking idiot part comes from. he thinks that Bane is he thinks that Batman is putting 100% of his trust in him, which would give Bane the upper hand, allowing him to break the bat. Problem is, there's only one person that Batman gives 100% of his trust to, and his name is Alfred Pennyworth. Mm, well, that depends. If we're talking Tanya, I would say 80%, turning it down to 50% after the night in Metropolis when she date grapes him. And Selina, I would say 85 to 93%. It depends on the continuity.
You don't stand it!
Yeah, now you just that was the only container. Well, the only one left. All right, are you ready for the big reveal? Yeah. Yeah, here, watch this. Just talk to the
I've
man.
destroyed the containers, Bane.
Good. Give us the Titan, Bane! Help me, Batman! We must not allow these puppets to take the Titan!
Honestly, this is actually a really cool fight in which you actually essentially get a Titan on your side for once, you know? And because he's freaking Bane, you can literally just spend the whole fight countering and doing nothing else, and he will just deal with them. You having fun?
Sorry,
Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't. He friendly fires. I actually forgot that.
hurt, bad freak.
Well, friendly in quotation marks.
You're gonna die here.
Oh, you're gonna do better than that.
Back to your master in pieces. Damn, but this will be
That one guy. He's ragdolling him. All right, please, just take him down.
these fools.
Sure, it was Bane.
As I was saying, I've destroyed mine. I take it you've done the same?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Titan is too powerful to be used against me. I needed it all for myself. Now, do me a favor and die! Ah! No!
I knew I
See,
couldn't trust
he
you,
had that plan from
so
the
I used
fucking
you
start.
instead.
What?
Simple. You rounded up the remaining Titan. Now, I can destroy it.
Stop! Stop!
See, it's just it was such a a basic, simple ass plan. Yeah, yeah. All right, that's been taken care of. So now, what do we do? Well, hang on. Go back to the side missions. Let me look at something really fast. Looking under him, watching the wings. Okay. Go to Arkham Assault. Active violence. No, I mean, yeah, in the thing. Wow, goddamn, that's annoying. Okay. Shit. So, 76%. That means you've gotten a few of them already. All right. Crap. Give me a minute. Folk, you get to work on Azrael. I'll I'll work on. Okay, so like I know who it is, but I don't know if I should say who it is. No, no, for the acts of violence. Wait, mission not started. That's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, new plan. Start working on that one.
Jeez, it's cold.
You're good. Go ahead. All right.
The moment is close. The truth.
The 4 symbols create a master sigil that looks like it fits over the map of Arkham City.
Yeah, like I said, I was able to figure this out without any assistance from the internet. I was super, super proud of myself.
The symbols have marked a point on the map of
I'd be in detective mode just so you can be certain you catch it.
This place a prison.
So I'll just kill myself right here.
Sure.
I remember this place back before they built a wall around it. Suck then, too.
the shot was taken from somewhere around here. I should scan the area. There's the shell casing. Alfred, take a look at the image that's just uploaded to the Bat computer.
Is that what I think it is, Master Bruce?
It is. Deadshot is in Arkham City.
What's he doing there? Is he a prisoner?
It seems unlikely, but I'm not ruling anything out.
So, it's the world's greatest detective versus the world's deadliest assassin. Who's going to win?
Not him. Send me the full database entry for Deadshot. I've uploaded everything I know about the victim. I'll be in touch.
Nope. We
I knew
talking.
you would find me.
It wasn't hard. You left me a map. Who are you and what do you want? Why are you watching me?
We have been given many names, but you will come to know me as Azrael, loyal servant to the Order of Saint Dumas.
Just what I need. Another secret society.
I bring a message. Dark days are coming, Batman. The
Yeah.
prophecy is coming true. You are the warrior who will close the gates of hell. You are the one who will save this day. And in doing so,
Also, I have a
events will
Series
occur
S
that
coming
you
to me in the
cannot stop.
holidays, and I am
From the ashes of
absolutely going to be
Arkham,
playing Gotham
Gaia's
Knights.
will
I
rage
don't
and
care
Gotham
what
will
people have been
burn.
saying about it.
And you will burn too.
I don't believe in fairy tales.
Believe what you will. The message has been delivered.
Yeah,
We will
well,
meet again.
it's not the main reason people are pissed off about about how the game launched. No, well, technically there is some Batman, but I take your meaning. Um, no, it's because it was promised to be available on the consoles, on the not next gen consoles, and they broke their word. Now, admittedly, they genuinely weren't. They tried, but the fact of the matter is they did not try enough.
Things bad
It
enough here
because
without the bat.
they did not want to decrease their graphical quality for the sake of easier ports that would have made the game so much more accessible.
Is this Arkham City or a telephone exchange? How come those things work anyway?
Oh no.
Stop, please! It's Batman!
And it's all cloud versions, I'm assuming. Oh, oh well. I mean, come on. Everybody who loves the Arkham series is either playing them on PC or on other consoles. Nobody cares. No, nobody really cares about the Switch ports to the Arkham games, dude. It's like they're available on literally everything else, so people have already been playing the crap out of
Brown's dead. Never thought I'd see this day.
it. Yeah. But no, if they do that cloud version shit again, I'm gonna be so mad.
Freezing my ass off here.
Because like it's just the dumbest idea for a device that is touted for its portability.
I should scan the crime scene to determine the cause of death.
It's like maybe I want to be able to play Kingdom Hearts 2 while I'm in the middle of a nowhere highway and
The victim's
driving from
face has
state
been
to state.
removed, and the
Maybe I
handprint
want
and
to do
bandages.
that.
There have been
Well,
4
according to the
killers in
Switch, I'm
Gotham
not allowed
marked for the
to.
same MO. The press have nicknamed the killer the Identity Thief. If he's now in Arkham City, I need to track him down and stop him. The
And like,
attack left the
sure,
victim
just turn
bleeding
mobile
profusely.
hotspot on your
The
phone and
murderer
connect
is
to
likely to
that.
have trace
Yeah,
elements
that
of the
does
killer
work.
on them
You want to
without
know how long it's going to take
filter
to
the
get to the
scanner to
title
read the victim's
screen if
blood
I do
particles.
that?
That should lead
3
the person to
hours.
see the victim alive. Maybe even the killer himself.
No, but that's just how shit my Wi-Fi is when I use mobile hotspot. Like, the game would just lag so hard, it wouldn't even be able to get through all of the licenses.
Batman in here.
It was the dumbest decision. And when they ported the Resident Evil games to the Switch and did the same damn thing, I find it hilarious because that means they actually thought the cloud version idea was good. Yeah, no, I don't like. But the problem is that these cloud versions demand an online connection. If you do not have a stable Wi-Fi, you can't do it. So it's like there's so there like it's such a no brainer. It feels like such an easy, obvious thing. So why, damn
Why did
you,
you kill him?
why?
It wasn't me. I'm not a killer. I'm a plumber, for God's sake. You've got to believe me.
I don't have to believe anything. Tell me what you saw.
There was this guy. He dropped the body there. He was weird looking. You won't believe me, but, well, he looked like Bruce Wayne.
What?
I know. Someone must have got to him. He was covered in cuts and bruises, but I'm sure it was him. The poor guy must have had a target the size of Gotham City painted on him. Looked like he'd been attacked by pretty much everyone in Arkham.
There may be more victims of the identity.
I gotta tell you,
Arkham City.
people who
I
are
should look
making
out
up
for them.
stories like that, they really just need to hush. Well, you're seriously just gonna ignore my pun? Right over your head. Yeah, I don't blame you. I was introduced to him with this game and Arkham Knight, and the only content other media I've seen him in is in the new 52 movie Batman Hush. And amusing and the funniest thing about that and the funniest version about the thing about that movie's Hush is it's a different person. It's not Thomas Elliott in that game, in that movie. It's someone completely different. Won't spoil who for those who haven't seen it yet, but just means you should go and watch it.
Riddler's back, huh? Figures. I've seen these weird question marks all over Arkham City.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Basically, what's going to happen is you will explore Arkham City, and once you hit like a certain area, Oracle will pop in on their comms and let you know, hey, there was a murder here. Go and stare at the corpse. I have no idea.
Same old story. Big shots live it up while squads freeze. What the? Bruce Wayne got put in Arkham City. I'd like to get Batman! It's Batman!
Well, that guy's not gonna be eating for a while. Not without a straw, at least.
Chance it could stop snowing. Just for one freaking minute.
Yeah. I don't mind these hostages, these hostage rescues. It's the trophies and the riddles. Yeah, and in Arkham Knight, if you want the true ending, you have to do all of the Riddler shit. And Gotham City in that game is literally triple the size of this place at least. It might be bigger than that.
I've done it. This is one puzzle you cannot solve. I've studied your techniques, reviewed your childish gadgets, and there is nothing in your arsenal that can help you defeat this group. The hostage will die, and I will be victorious.
Nice.
Get me out of here!
Yeah, and I actually kind of like that Enigma decided to put her right there, so close to where Batman walked in. It's kind of a way to mock him. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty clever.
What? How did you... Where did you... This is cheating. Do you hear me? Cheating!
You're on the right path. Yeah, almost. Personally speaking, I do not mind the remote battering, but I understand the annoyance.
What's
You got to
wrong with
admit,
our
though,
kind? Too much
as
pressure?
much as annoying as the Riddler crap is, it's so much fun to watch him fall apart when you beat him. It does help cushion the blow.
Please help me!
Shut up for 2 seconds. We're working on it. You starting to see it? There you go. There you go. Look at you using your subcranial bioprocessors.
You're okay now. He gave you a number.
He did.
Actually, that does
Oh no. What
remind
was
me
it?
when we
It's
should get to work
important.
on the next
You
Yu-Gi-Oh!
need to
DS
remember that.
game.
Oh, yes, it was
Because I swear you'll like it more than
60652120.
Stardust Accelerator.
You need to rest here and then make your way back to the church if you feel up to it. I need to go after Riddler.
In my personal opinion, the second game is the best of that little DS trilogy.
Riddle me this. I'll be right under your feet in the midday sun. You cannot lose me, no matter how you run. What am I?
Oh, hail,
Enough
Shadow!
challenges, Dark Knight.
You're really struggling with these gears.
Then you are obviously suffering from some sort of delusion, for I am doing no such thing.
Mm-hmm.
Solve my riddle and find the hostage. Riddle me this. I'll be right under your feet. No, this is not happening. Did you cheat? Of course you did. It's the only way. Well, it ends now. Here's the next location. You won't be able to cheat your way past this problem.
I love that he's talking to us about cheating when he literally cheated with his little cup trick. Okay, well. Oh, yeah, all the ones in the subway. Yeah, that shit. Oh my god, I think I know the one.
No! You couldn't possibly...
Yeah, because doesn't he like electrify the floor or some shit? Yes. Oh my god, that one sucked. That happens when you play video games. No, yeah, your hate is justified. Your hate is very justified. Because he's the Riddler and he's a sore loser. Ring, 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 ring.
My flesh is crying out, Batman. Can you find my phone? Or will I have
Okay,
time
that's
to
just
find...
gross. Oh yeah, I understand what Zaz is saying. I'm commenting on what you're saying. Your pain is mental, and we both know that. Yeah, no, I'm aware. Oh yeah, no, I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware. No, yeah, I know. I know. You're good. You're good.
Can you imagine the vagrant's surprise when I grabbed his knife from his hands? It was instinctive. It was beautiful. In one movement, I sliced out his throat and gave him the gift of salvation. It happened so fast, but I felt every joyous sensation.
You hung up on him. Well, let's go ahead and solve. Let's go ahead and put Zaz behind bars first. Yeah.
How much more can you take, little girl? Please,
Uh-oh.
help me! No one's coming, little girl. You either do what I
Also,
want, or I kill you here and now. It's just, if you
yeah,
want me
no,
to kill you,
seriously, there's too
I'm gonna
much
take
wrong
my
with it.
time. Look out!
Yeah. Take your time eating food through a straw, you jackass. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah. Anyone calls you that, I don't care what your gender is. Anybody calls you that, you kick them in the balls and you run.
It's him!
Talk it out with your partner first. Yeah, well, you think. That's a given for people with basic intelligence.
What the?
I don't care, I'll say it. And if you don't believe in that, then you don't believe in the then you are not worthy of a
There's
relationship.
got to be a way, right?
Speak up. Yeah, speak up. All right, you're gonna obviously you want to not use the front door. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're not penalized for it, other than just the game telling you it's locked. All right, enjoy your little Super Mario obstacle course. Also, remember where that is. Remember where that is.
Your entire lives have been accelerating to this point.
Now, for what it's worth, I don't think there's an actual time limit on this.
Can you feel the time approaching, little pig?
Nice.
I cannot describe with mere words the
You don't have
joy
to
I
stealth. He
feel
won't
as
know
I
you're
make
here.
that mark into my flesh. Your life is over. Accept it and prepare yourselves to sink into the oblivion of nothing.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to time everything you do with the rise and fall of the water. All right, now go, 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 go. Stopping.
Soon, I will carve your life on my arm. Mwah. You're probably praying I will end your lives quickly. I won't. This is all too
You're gonna want to do the same thing, but this time you're gonna want to make a cut turn. For that,
I really forgot to give Batman another call. Come on, Batman. Where are you?
closer than you'd think, further than you'll
This
reach.
time, maybe the next. I can see it now.
Eat your heart out, Riddler.
This isn't right.
I got your call.
This is not over. It cannot be over. My blade will bathe in the crimson rivers of blood that will pour from the holes I cut into your body. You cannot deny me the mark. I need to make the mark. It's all I have left.
No. That's all, just no. Ah. Alright, now you can get the one that involves the electric panel. Okay? You did that on purpose. Have fun! Honestly, this is a difficult one. Like, I consider myself, like, relatively good with the remote batarang. This is a hard one. Yeah, and then you gotta navigate the vents. I find it helpful to spam the auto level button. You gotta wait for the water to drain. Yeah. Take when the water rises, take that as an opportunity to just take a breath. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, yeah. Nice. All right, now you just gotta go and grab it. Go and grab that one. Yep. Oh, and then just Retrace your steps. Yeah, for real. Is also in the building, so I say just again go through all of the. Oh, also, once we have completed all the Riddler stuff, let's listen to all the tapes. You might have. Yeah, I think that's it. You can use a remote batarang to scout. Typically, what I do. Yep, there it is. Other wall. Yeah. Well, at the time that you jumped, the ice platform was still there. So, recommendation: that line, tightrope walk to it. Good enough. You did that. That was on purpose. You did. That was the way you intended. Now you just leave. Sploosh. Yeah. Good enough. Yep. You gotta go all the farting way back. You know, a lot of this can be cheesed with the with the line launcher. I wouldn't do this. It's like hut there, hut there, hut there, hut there. It's like, do I look like Spider-Man to you? Just because he stole my origin story doesn't mean we have the same tricks. Is that like the actual Parker family canon? Because I've literally never known anything about Peter's actual mom and dad. I've only ever known Uncle Ben and Aunt May. Hmm. Yeah, but it's been a while. Oh, I was about to say we can either do that before or after this room. Fair enough.
What kept you? Did you get lost? Were you scared? Did I finally get to you? Have you accepted that I am the winner here? Have I ground you down? Have I made my point? No. Well, this next room will. That I guarantee.
Help me!
Honestly, yeah, I think the hostage situations in this game were. Don't worry, they don't reach you. They don't reach you.
Wrong. Scared, confused.
I do think a lot.
Remember the
I
loading
think all
professor's
the
feeling
hostages
scars?
in this game were inspired by Saw.
But for how long?
Long enough. Turns on insta die. Can you imagine the BS of that?
It's off. But for how long, Dark Knight?
Yeah. You think I can't handle this, Green Bean? Seriously, if Riddler was one of Spider-Man's rogues galleries, that is what he would call him, Green Bean.
Riddle
Yeah,
me
it's all right.
this. What lies on the ground is full of holes and gives off a slight burning smell?
Yeah.
Help me!
Yeah. 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 You can talk to everybody that Batman deals with. You can talk to Penguin, you can talk to Deadshot, you can talk to Bane. All of them is Catwoman.
But for
You gonna
how
go?
long?
It's like you're burning the timer.
Help!
Duck. Like make like Donald and Duck.
But for how long, Dark Knight?
Please, someone!
That's telling him. All right. Ooh.
Help me!
I cannot begin to fathom the level at which your primitive brain functions. Allow me to give you some help. Give up and die. Nah.
Please, someone!
You can figure this out. There you go. It's a hit. I mean,
As you look
I
upon
don't
my
really
work, your
classify
primitive brain
anything
must be
Batman's doing as
struggling to
cheating.
comprehend how I have managed all this. It was easy.
What are you doing?
You're safe now.
How the hell did you do that?
Tell me the numbers.
1, 1, 5, 7, 8, 0.
You'll be safe here for now. If you get the chance, head back to the church.
Honestly, if I were in any of these victims' cases, I would not leave.
Riddle me this. Hit me hard and I will crack. But you'll never stop me from staring back. What am I? How did you do it? At last. I suppose I should fulfill my side of the agreement. A riddle for a bat. Can you solve it? How did you do that? Who helped you? Tell me. Actually, it doesn't matter. Come and save the final guard.
Yeah, dude, these are fifth grade level riddles. You're not making this difficult.
The Bat computer has detected another...
Let's go ahead and do that real fast.
Did you cheat? Of course you did. How could I expect anything more from someone...
Yeah, no, Enigma's riddles aren't hard. Uh-huh. Do you know what the riddle was?
I hate the sound of those payphones. It always gives me the creeps.
Looks like I found another Deadshot victim. I should scan this area for evidence.
Hmm.
The bullet impacted here. Deadshot struck again.
He's killed someone else? Listen, I know you don't want to hear this, but the people in there are all bad guys, right?
Some of the prisoners in here are not your typical bad guys, Barbara. There are a number of political prisoners. People who crossed Strange. Others who were tied into the mayor somehow. There's a pattern here. I just need to figure out what it is.
I'll run a trace on the latest victim, see how they're connected. What about you?
I'm going to check out the location he fired from. The bullet traveled to the water tower. He's obviously using
You become paranoid. Ring, ring, ring. Hang on, I think I just look down.
Keeping us in here.
Turn. No, keep detective mode on. No, back to the left. Down. That's your right. Okay, never mind. I thought the dude was just like propelled or something.
Way is out. I can't be trapped here. Got to be an escape.
I don't think so. No, yeah, I know it doesn't make any damn sense. But try going back to there. Maybe there's something we're missing.
Jokers? Who'd have thought it?
Ah, there we go.
Deadshot left behind a tripod. Maybe it holds a clue about where to find him.
Yeah, no. I had a feeling we were overlooking something.
Deadshot made a mistake.
He did? That is definitely not part of his MO.
He doesn't know he made it. He used a tripod to steady his shot. The tripod has trace elements of a rust-like metallic compound. Wherever he stored his weapon must be made of that compound.
So what are you waiting for? Analyze the particles and isolate the area they came from.
This isn't my first day on the job, Barbara. The particles contain a small amount of a specific lead compound that was used in paints for a short period 20 years ago. I've isolated the possible locations, but there are too many to check. Deadshot's getting sloppy. If he makes another mistake like this, he's mine.
Yeah, more or less. Wasn't his intention, but basically. Well, let's go and get it. I mean, we've got access to everywhere now, so let's just get this last one. Yeah, let's do it. So just let's swap over to the cat. Not from there. Not from there. Much better. Less travel time as Catwoman.
Bane was dead, but guess what? He's in this toilet of a city somewhere.
Fact is, traveling around as Catwoman is less convenient than Batman. So that's how it's a win.
What's Batman doing in here anyway? Ain't this place a prison?
Yeah, it's kind of burnt and cut up and torn.
I think I'm going to.
Not in any risque places, thank God, but you know.
Two Jokers? How do we know they're in a third?
I mean, technically, that's more brute. That's actually more Batman than you think he is.
I'm heading straight out of Gotham stinking city. And I'll even give one even a shot. Anywhere.
Also, fun fact: the Batman who laughs literally becomes an evil god. Yeah, yeah, but like you know what happens. He creates a Legion of Doom of anti-Batman, of anti-Batman. It's insane. It was called like what the dark metal or something like that. No, it's not that. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, hang on. Now this is bothering me. Give me a minute. I'll find it. Having fun? Dude, I'm trying to look up the answer to this little question that we've got. All right, hang on here. Do 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 da 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 ba 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 da do. No, 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 still no, no, still no. No, 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 still no, no, still no. Wait, that's it.
Lived in DC Comics.
Right.
Now, you may be wondering why I haven't mentioned any of the Batman from the Dark Knight Metal comic.
Dark Knight Metal Comics, that's what they were called. I knew there was one I knew it was something along those lines.
There's still work to do here in Arkham City.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, it almost does.
thugs all over Arkham City.
And yeah, we're like I said, we're almost certainly going to finish tonight. Oh yeah, no, you put in some fucking legwork for this. But yeah, like I say once we have done everything, let's watch all the interview tapes. Just kind of like as a victory lap. I say watch, but really it's listen to. Oh, hang on. Let's let this play.
For me and potentially fatal for you, Dark Knight? Don't bother taxing your tiny mind, for the answer is obviously my final puzzle. Will you save the ignorant guard? I'll be shocked if you do.
Help me, please.
As you can see, Dark Knight, that ignorant guard is currently experiencing the shocking sensation of her own mortality. Can you help her without experiencing yours? Can you rise to the occasion and solve this problem?
Wait.
Or will you be left crushingly disappointed?
Oof. I honestly thought you had waited a second too long, and it was going to crush, and it was gonna kill you.
So, you wrapped your brain around that last puzzle and squeezed out a predictable solution.
No, wait.
Next goal.
You gotta admit, this one actually is pretty clever. I actually kind of like that one.
How long should I wait before telling you the answer?
Yeah, there you go. You can't get past the field. You gotta go. You see it? Up and over. Don't tempt him. Huh. Well, either way, let's keep climbing.
Fear or stupidity?
Yeah, same. I'm not gonna be stubborn about that one.
How many bats does it take to solve my challenge? Obviously more than one.
Careful. It's okay. You're all right. Bambootical. That was the first passcode you tried to put in. Other way.
Riddle me this. How can you possibly expect to save that poor guard, when it is quite clear that you cannot outthink the simplest of challenges?
Yeah, you were supposed to line launch. It's okay. That was not at all what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to do that.
Why bother? I'm sure we don't have it.
Tim in the Bat Cave overhearing this through the columns. He's just like, hey, fuck you, Riddler. Is it bad I wanted one of those to smack you in the face as you tried to zip up?
Oh, this is working out better than even I could have predicted. You are lost, confused, and beaten by the minute.
Don't listen to him. You're actually figuring this out pretty well. Mm-mm.
A brute force
There you
approach
go.
to a simple conundrum, Dark Knight. How predictable.
Hey, if it works. Yeah, I knew you were going to get that one right away, so I didn't bother saying anything. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's also just like, there you go, smart.
You weren't supposed to do that! That room was impossible! How did you... Oh, this isn't over, Dark Knight. You may have defeated me tonight, but I'll be back.
Achoo!
Where is he?
I'll deal with Riddler. Just tell me the code.
Code?
He gave everyone else a code. Why didn't he give you one?
He sounded like he thought you'd die in here. I guess he was wrong. Is there anything I can do?
No. Get back to the church when you can. Oracle, we've got a problem. I solved the last Riddler room, but there wasn't a radio frequency.
What's he up to?
I don't think he thought I'd defeat his last room.
That's good, right?
He's still got hostages from the church. If they're still alive, I need to find them. Search every record about the buildings he's used so far. There may be a connection there.
Right. Listen to me carefully.
No, wait, listen.
So, I'll just need a couple of days and I will make a puzzle so taxing that you will never solve it. I will. You'll see.
Okay, now go. I like hearing him frustrated. It gives me pleasure.
I think I found something that links all the Riddler rooms. It looks like they were all owned by a Mr. Fine. He seems to have acted as some sort of property broker.
When was this?
Before Arkham City was built. It's a long shot, I know, but he sold one other property 3 months before Arkham opened. There's no record of who to, but I'm sending you the location now.
Thanks, Oracle. I'll check it out.
All right, so do you remember this last puzzle? All right. Well, I'm going to tell you how this works. In the room you are about to approach are Aaron Cash and all the other cops that were at the church at the beginning of the game. They are all chained up, handcuffed to a words are hard. Like a movement line thing, you know, the stuff that has the rides moving at amusement parks. Yeah, they're hooked up to that, and they have to keep walking along with them. But if for any reason they stop, the cages on their head will activate, igniting a bomb and killing them. So you have to work your way to Riddler without ever interrupting the movement of Cash or the other cops. It's actually a lot easier than you think it is. I went into it expecting to fail like 10 times before figuring out the route. You will get it down in at most 3. Like, yeah, but that's because I was able to do it. If I can do it, you'll be fine. Well, then you're going to be sadistically torturing all of the cops in that room.
Please, I'll
go back and look some more. Yeah, you will. Didn't I tell you that I'd be very disappointed if you came back?
I'm very disappointed in your existence, pal.
Batman, I've detected the
Yep.
Thank you. I'm gonna find someplace safe to hide from these ants.
All right, let's get this going. Well done. Yeah, no, it took me an uncomfortably long amount of time to figure this one out.
That's right, worms. Keep walking. You remember how to walk, don't you?
Riddler, when I get out of here, I'm gonna hurt you for this. You hear me?
Come now, Mr. Cash.
Honestly, I think this is him
You have
just
to
venting
break
his
free from the
frustrations with
predicament you
Batman.
currently find yourself in, and attack me in such a way that does not cause me to press this remote detonator,
Well,
distributing your primitive.
I mean, at this point, it's really just to make sure that they're too busy not blowing up to plot anything while he's focused on Bruce.
Oh, and I'm sure
So yeah, stay out of the lights.
detonator I have here. One press, Cash. You ignorant buffoons will be all over the walls.
I can walk all night with Riddler.
Good. Let's see if you still feel the same tomorrow.
Riddler's attached explosives to his hostages. If they stop moving, they'll die. I can't get rid of them.
You've figured it out already, but you cannot like bump into them either. You got to come at Riddler from underneath. This is messed up.
How to beat the bat. I just need to think.
Not there. Oh wait, yes it is there. I was mistaken. Peekaboo! Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let's be completely silent.
This cannot be happening.
Do you really expect me to fall for this dark night? I know you won't kill me.
True, but you can't say the same about the others, can you?
Get your ass moving, Riddler.
You can't tell me what to do.
Do I need to press the button?
What? No. You'll pay for this, Batman.
You sure this thing won't work?
No. But there's no point in letting him know that.
makes it worth it, doesn't it? You want to know the best part? Interrupt his path.
Get out of my way.
You'll pay
for this.
Feel better now? You're welcome. He's Hush and Deadshot. So let's go after Deadshot. You're gonna give this another go? All right. All right. It's your call, bruh.
Batman! Man's here! It is him! Kill him!
Yep.
Augmented reality training activated.
They waiting for? They gotta build another prison or what?
Augmented reality training complete.
Hey, you did it.
Batman, I've detected the distinctive...
It's colder than the snowman's
Yep.
heart out here.
I mean, 2 words: politician and corrupt. Not in that order.
Any chance of some warm clothes down here? What's the bat
It's
doing
in this
here?
general vicinity. We gotta hunt it down.
This won't take long. We'll be quick.
Never skip leg day.
Kill him! Yeah, you better run. Look out! It's him! I knew you were too chicken to come down here and fight me.
Leave him be. We're doing something important. Find the body. What about that one there? Yeah. Okay. My bad.
I see you're too
Yeah.
scared to face me.
You're still in it. Yeah, because like where the marker is not where the body is. Like it's anywhere within that circle. Mm-hmm. Deceased. Maybe it's a Protocol 10 body. Either way, let's just focus on this. We get done with this one and we're at the halfway point. want me to look? You want me to look up where it'll be?
Batman in here.
You think you got it? Yeah.
What? There you get over it. This way! He went this way!
You know you have the back grapple.
What? Batman!
Mm-hmm. Mm. Give me a second. Oh, God, dude. Arkham City. Deadshot. Is this his third victim?
It's the bat!
The third victim is behind a car down the west end of the street that runs in front of the courthouse, very close to the Vote Harvey Dent sign. There are also a few thugs standing around the body that needs smashing. Listen for them. Their conversation indicates you are near.
Joker died already. I lost count.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes it just doesn't fucking
A third
trigger,
victim.
and it should.
It looks like he was hiding behind this car when he was killed. How did Deadshot do it?
I think I found the link
Yeah.
that connects Deadshot's victims.
Good. He's killed again. We need to stop him.
The first two both worked for Strange. The first victim was a specialist in wireless broadcast technology. He worked on the tower communication system.
And the other one?
I can't find any information about what he worked on, which is suspicious enough if you ask me. Previously contracted on military projects, specializing in advanced weapon delivery systems.
Deadshot's clearing up Strange's mess. I'll track this shot to see if he left anything I can use to find him. Good work, Barb.
The bullet hit here. That's how he did it. Deadshot ricocheted his shot off this shutter.
Can I just say, so I'm basically spitting out the obvious here, but can I just say for the record, bullshit, Deadshot is able to make literally any of these shots.
He's not dead. It's just a trick.
He's a comic book character. Let's not pretend it's anything more complex than that.
To make the shot, Deadshot would have been lying down. His body heat melted the snow there.
We've got him, Oracle. I've isolated a number of very distinctive plastic-based particles and identified items that use this material in their construction.
So I see. Looking at the possible choices, I assume you've decided on the power substations, right?
Exactly. Cross-referencing this against locations that would definitely contain the metallic particles from the second crime scene gives us...
3 locations. You've done it. You're actually gonna catch the son of a bitch.
I've marked the map. I'll let you know what happens.
The only way I'm
Connecting
going to
to the
find
computer.
Deadshot is to check out each of the locations that match his forensic profile.
You want me to check which one it is? All right. Yeah. Yeah. To pass through its trigger area.
Man, I sure feel better now there ain't a bunch of helicopters trying to kill us.
There's an electrical substation in this area. It could be the one Deadshot used.
You know what would be neat if the
Deadshot
game
was
like
here.
randomizes which
He was
substation it
using
is
this
for
substation to store
every
his
time you
equipment
hit new
and
game.
a PDA. It's heavily encrypted. I'll need to bypass the security if I'm going to find out any more about Deadshot and what he's doing here.
No, yeah.
This
Honestly,
PDA is definitely going
I
to be
don't
pushed
know if
by
this was the
Hugo
right call to
Strange.
make or not.
It looks like he was smuggled into Arkham in order to take out a specific list of threats to
Jack
Strange's
Ryder, then
village.
Bruce Wayne,
Let's
then
see.
Batman.
Deadshot only has 3
Oh
targets
boy.
left. Jack Ryder, Bruce Wayne, and Batman. Damn! He's working to a schedule. Ryder's his next hit. He's marked his current location. He's going to kill him in 3 minutes if I don't get to him in time.
All right, you better book it. And you got to go all the way across the city. But at least you don't have to go like around Wonder Tower or whatever the fuck it's called. I hear you, but we need him for Arkham Knight. No, as long as it's not the Vicky Vale from the Telltale games.
If I don't find Jack Ryder in 2 minutes, Deadshot will kill him.
You made me miss my target, Batman. I never miss.
All right, now take him down. Stealth boss.
You want to try your luck? Go on then.
Pretty obvious how to
Stop
beat him.
hiding like a baby and fight me.
It's so disappointing. He could have been so much cooler than that. In Origins, yeah.
This isn't over, Batman. I swear.
Did you find Deadshot?
He's not a problem anymore. I'll let Gordon know where he is and come back for him later.
Used to play down this way when I was a kid. Place hasn't really changed much.
Alright, now... While you're doing that, I'm going to get all the locations for identity theft. Alright. I'm just gonna start reading this aloud, alright? Here we go. The Batman Arkham City identity theft side mission sees you on the hunt for someone who's stealing identities in Arkham City. More specifically, slicing off people's faces, which is a step or two beyond the usual credit card fraud. It's a tricky side task, as while the first victim is given to you to get the thing moving, the rest are hidden around the game, and same cases can only be found once you reach certain milestones. To make sure you can find them all easily and solve this case like the world's greatest detective, we've prepared this Batman Arkham City Identity Theft Side Mission Guide to help you. So says GamesRadar.com. Alright, I'm not going to list off Victim 1 because that's the one that supposedly was given to you. Alright, Victim 2. The second identity theft victim only appears after you completed the first main story mission inside the museum. Look for a small alleyway in the middle of the building north of Ace Chemicals. Scan the victim's face and the weapon next to him after a lengthy conversation with Oracle. It's up to you to find the next lead. Head south. You want to take a break from this and go after... Did you trigger it while I was talking? I'm just that good. I'm just that good as your guide, I guess. Oracle fucking heard me. Oh. Oh. Let's just go, dude. Oh, it's always just one more. It always starts with just one more.
Augmented reality training failed.
Bloosh. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. I just don't want to right now. I mean, it means nothing. I'm not gonna lie. It means nothing. Like, once you have the grapnel booster, it doesn't freaking matter. They're just advanced gliding tutorials to help you understand the more advanced maneuverability.
I just need a drink. I'd drink my own pee if I thought I'd get warm.
That's disgusting.
Looks like another victim of the identity thief. I need to scan the area
I don't
to see
care.
if there are any more clues to his identity and whereabouts. The MO is the same as for the previous victim. First, the killer paralyzes the vocal cords and then removes the face before bandaging up the head. It's definitely him, and it looks like he's stepping up his attacks. A crime with this level of precision requires weeks of premeditation. These aren't just random attacks. Oracle, I've reconstructed a clean set of fingerprints, but there's no match to anything in the Gotham criminal databases. I'm uploading the prints to you now. Check these against every record in the country.
Batman, I found a match for the print, but there must be a mistake. This can't be correct.
Who do the prints belong to?
You. These are Bruce Wayne's fingerprints. How's that possible?
I have no idea.
Once again, the next victim will not appear until
I
you
don't know how
progress
to say
past a
this,
certain...
but
What's wrong, Barbara?
I've been thinking about the identity theft case. Don't get angry. But how can you actually be sure that it wasn't you who killed those people? I mean, they were your fingerprints at the scene.
What did you say?
Not intentionally, but clearly you're not well. That place is full of maniacs who could take advantage of a situation like that. Think about it. What if Crane got to you again? You know Strange's reputation. Maybe he planted the idea back when you met him. I don't like it, but...
It wasn't me. I'm sure it wasn't.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry. I just, well, you know.
Once again, the next victim will not appear until you progress past a certain point of the game. Finish your time in Wonder City and rescue the infamous new inmate. When you get back to street level, now you are finally free to find the third victim, who is lying in the middle of an alleyway on the south side of the Ace Chemicals building. As you approach the corpse, Batman should make a remark about finding another victim. If he doesn't, quit and reload your game. One more time. One more time. One more time.
Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training.
You failed. You're thinking maybe that's when we do the Yu-Gi-Oh game? I mean, honestly, since their Hockey King brought it up, yeah. And of course, I will again. I'll provide you with the cheats that just gets you access to all the cards, so you can make the decks you want.
Augmented reality training activated.
Oh! Yeah! That was a little hit or miss there for a minute.
It sounds like the identity thief has struck again.
She's being so much more cooperative with you than she was with me. Yes, it is called Reverse of Arcadia. Its story is so much better. Its ending is largely more satisfying, and it's
Another
just a
victim.
fun game.
Sooner or later, the killer will slip up. Let's hope
I've
it's this time.
replayed it like 4 times now, and I'm still not sick of it.
As with the others, the victim's face was removed pre-mortem with surgical precision. The care taken suggests the killer is more
Yeah.
concerned with the parts he's taking than what he leaves behind. Someone has taken a lot of care to cover their tracks. They used bleach to destroy any forensic evidence of the crime scene. Sometimes the lack of evidence is all you need. I'll filter for particles of the bleach and see who was so determined to cover their tracks.
Remember doing this in Asylum? No, I was the butler. It's always the butler.
It's Batman!
You killed that man and dumped his body back there. Why did you take his face?
It wasn't me. I just dumped the body. He told me to use bleach to clean it up.
Who told you?
Wayne, you know, the rich guy.
You're lying to me.
I'm not. There's an alley near the courtroom. That's where he is. He's crazy, man. You don't want to go in there.
All right, let's go confront Bruce Wayne. It's good enough. It's good enough. You unmarked it.
Great. More freaking snow.
What's the bat doing here? Batman's here!
You got punched in the face. That is correct. An apartment just east of the courthouse. Enter the hideout. I think you just passed the door, or it may be this one. Yep, there it is. It was like, I remember you're looking for a door. And congratulations, you just completed the story.
This is the journal of Dr. Thomas Elliot. My work is complete. The pain, though still present, has been worth it. He will suffer for what he did to me. He will suffer the way I have suffered. As I look in the mirror, I understand how Leonardo felt when he finished the Mona Lisa. How Michelangelo felt when David was complete. My work has taken too long. But now it's time for my masterpiece to be unveiled. My new face is ready. I couldn't have put it better myself. I take it you're here to stop me?
What do you think?
I think you're too late.
You're a killer, a psychopath. I will stop you.
Really?
But you look just like
Bruce Wayne? It took time, of course, to find the perfect donors, to graft on the flesh, and finally to lose myself in order to create this.
6 people died.
Unfortunate, but necessary to complete my plan.
Why?
Would you believe good old-fashioned revenge? To be honest, I don't care if you do. Wayne will suffer, and you will not stop me. I can see you have your hands full with Arkham City, but it's time for me to leave now. Pray we do not meet again. Next time, I will not be in such a generous mood.
All right, and with that, we're done. An hour ahead of projections. Actually, you know
Where's
what?
the
Really
file
quickly,
on
let
the
me do a
identity
quick
thief,
little.
Mark?
Have you caught him?
No. Prepare a new file on Dr. Thomas Elliot. I'm uploading all the details from his surgery.
Elliot, the famous surgeon? Didn't you used to be friends?
We were, a long time ago.
So he was the identity thief? Hang on. This says he used the faces he collected to make a new one that looked like yours. I mean, Bruce Wayne's. Is he crazy? No offense. Are you going after him?
He's gone. He's left Arkham City. I'll hunt him down tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, it says it takes just under 2 hours to beat Harley Quinn's Revenge, so we'll save that for next time. Which means next Saturday might be a rather short stream, but that'll be all right. Okay, so just double check. Let's see those side missions. Yeah, baby. All right. Sure. And then once we're done, once we've got that beat, we'll listen to all the interview tapes as, like I said, a victory lap. The tests. Yeah, no, I already know where those are. I know where those are. I've seen them before, just not at the right time. I think that's what I'm going to try when I eventually play through the game for my channel, youtube.com/CocoNightBane. Check it out. Sadly, this move has put me on a bit of a hiatus, so I need all the views I can get. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom while you do this, so I'll be right back.
Augmented reality training failed.
Move us somewhere else. They won't let us stay here long.
Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training failed.
The beautiful warm day in paradise. Not.
Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training failed. Augmented reality training activated.
Everyone's dying around here. Strange, then Joker. Who's gonna
Don't mess it up!
Augmented reality training failed.
No, you have to. You have to. I could have told you that.
Augmented reality training activated.
Test your might.
explain what the island was?
Test your might.
Augmented reality training failed. Augmented reality training activated.
This joint tastes like crap. No wonder some of the freaks choose to eat people.
Augmented reality training failed. Augmented reality training
Yeah.
activated.
Yeah, no, like if you only count Riddler's like little challenges in the forms of like rescuing the hostages, they're actually pretty good. As you pointed out, like at least twice now, definitely some heavy inspiration from Saw.
Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training failed.
It is advanced training. You arrogant fool.
Augmented reality training activated.
So, aside from Riddler, what would you say is your favorite of the most wanted list? You know, all the people that wasn't Joker, Strange, or Freeze, or any of them. Because for me, it's Zaz. No, yeah, that's true enough. But just hearing his backstory from his own mouth, with his insanity filtering the story,
Augmented reality training
like
failed.
it made it a lot more interesting.
Augmented reality
Yeah,
training
no, it is kind of
activated.
cool to work alongside someone who is essentially a titan.
What's the bat doing here?
Augmented reality training
You got to pull up a little bit earlier.
Augmented reality training activated.
Yeah,
We'll find you.
Azrael.
Augmented reality training
Oh,
failed.
almost.
My way out of here.
Augmented reality training activated.
Yeah.
Augmented reality training failed.
For Batman!
Yeah, because this is not a priority.
Augmented reality training activated.
Chicken to fight like a man, Batman. Figures. We all know you were hiding in the dark.
No, yeah. I'm actually
Augmented
with you.
reality training failed. Augmented reality training activated. Augmented reality training failed.
What's wrong? You too scared to fight?
Augmented reality training activated.
He's too chicken to face me.
Augmented reality training failed.
Honestly, I say let's just go down the line. So, yeah, starting up. No, yeah, you're right. Starting up as Victor. Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Prisoner's here, sir. Very good. Send him in.
But we haven't got the suit off him yet. He's dangerous. Are you sure?
Of course. Victor Freeze and I have much in common. We will be fine. Welcome to my facility. Please, take a seat.
I prefer to stand. Why am I here?
Oh, Victor, there will be plenty of time for that later. Right now, I wish to get to know you. Discover how you came to have such a frosty outlook on life.
I have nothing to say to you. You may have taken my weapons, but my suit still has considerable offensive capabilities. I will freeze the marrow in your legs. Each bone will shatter and fracture while you remain completely aware of your impending paralysis, begging me to end you.
I don't think that you will do that, Victor.
Really? Why not?
Simple. If you hurt me, your wife will die.
Where is she? Where is my wife?
Nora is in safe hands. Now, let's discuss an incident from your childhood.
No.
Then this is over. Guard.
Wait. What do you wish to learn?
Your early years were troubled.
I was not a sociable child, but that is all.
Even your parents disowned you. They sent you away to a reform school, correct?
They did not understand my work.
Your work? According to a police report, you froze over a dozen of your neighbor's pets.
I have always had an interest in cryonic preservation. I didn't understand why my parents allowed our sick pets to die instead of attempting to save them. So I set about finding my own way. I intended to revive all of those creatures.
But you didn't. Which brings us to Nora.
Have you ever seen a flower die? Watched something that was once so beautiful, so full of life, collapse and rot?
You refer to Nora's illness.
It seems like yesterday when I first found her. It all happened so quickly.
I can hear you.
Suddenly,
I can hear you.
I was losing her.
Did you seek help? What about your employer, Gothcorp?
I hid it from them, diverting resources from Gothcorp's research in an attempt to find the cure.
Yeah? Yeah?
My microphone wasn't working for these past 2 fucking hours! Holy shit!
Oh no!
Hi,
what does that mean? What does that mean for the stream?
Well, they could hear you, so they could get half a conversation. Holy shit! Oh my god!
Oh wow! We are so sorry, everybody. This was such a screw up on our parts.
I didn't even fucking see my mic. Okay, yeah.
This is why we always do a system check on everything.
Yep. Holy shit.
Oh, wow. Subscribe if you want to see more stupidity like this.
Oh, God. That just... Oh, man. You know what
that hurts. That hurts, actually.
Yeah. One sec. Let me, Does that mean that, like... Every time we've
been able to hear you this whole time.
So well, yeah, I know you've been able to. Hear you
too.
Okay, so you watched. Okay, so let me see if last week's stream we start. Okay, so last week's stream was good.
Everything worked.
Yeah, I could hear myself right there, but holy shit! I guess at some point. My microphone. Okay, so Amelia Braille said, "Hey." I responded, but microphone did not pick it up.
We apologize if it seemed like Crux was ignoring you. I can personally assure you he wasn't.
Yep.
He acknowledged every single one of your messages.
Yep. Let's see. Who's the other guy? Air Hockey said, "This is not Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to be doing Yu-Gi-Oh!"
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! is in the plan. Yu-Gi-Oh! is in the plan.
Yep. Hi, Agro Bogan. How are you doing? Yeah. Jesus. Fuck. Okay.
Oh my god.
You see, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure my microphone was working earlier in stream.
Yeah, we are trying to do this professionally.
Yep. So my question is, when the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because last night my phone was working. I know that much for certain.
Yeah. Okay. let's go back to Freeze's tapes,
Yep.
and we'll. For those of you watching this on YouTube, let us know in the comments, what do you think was Crux's commentary during his less than verbal
Yeah.
instances?
So basically, pause real quick. So we talked about Bane.
Yeah, we talked about, well, yeah, no, like, not for nothing, but I did do most of the talking about Bane, so they got the majority of that.
Yeah. I continually complained about the Riddler stuff. Yep. I gave him props to Riddler's whatchamacallit.
And you assisted in pointing out that the one guy that was calling the political prisoner little girl was not okay.
Yeah, that was not okay in any way, shape, or form, and that was just.
Now that we have covered for our idiocy, let's get back to the game.
Yep, give me a second just so I can.
Oh my lord, we are so.
I am just surprised that I'm going to do this right now. Also, set that to public. Okay.
Yeah, I am not gonna lie, you guys. Just this entire situation. Oh my god, it's so stupid. It is so stupid.
Yeah. 1 second, aggro. Let me try to send you a message.
Joe in Cleveland, are you ready to see your new
No.
Peter?
What? Okay, that's YouTube.
But yeah, just this whole goof up on our part.
Yeah.
It's just such
emotional damage. Yeah, aggro, just to I do have a Discord. Do you mean like a Discord account or a Discord server? Because I can make a I need to finish setting up the Discord server that Koga and I use. So I'm gonna get one set up here shortly. Just unsure how to do it. Let's see. It's not letting me whisper. Server. Yeah. I'm going to get a server. Yeah, let me I'm going to send you.
Well, play the next interview tape before you get started on that.
Yeah. Let me whenever I play it, it'll mute if I go off.
Have you ever seen a flower die? Watched something that was once so beautiful, so full of life, collapse and rot from within.
After this one, I'll send you the my Discord link.
It seems like yesterday when I first found her. It all happened so quickly. Suddenly, I was losing her.
Did you seek help? What about your employer, GothCorp?
I hid it from them, diverting resources from GothCorp's research in an attempt to find the cure. But in the end, I failed. Time was running out. I knew that if I was discovered, Nora would die.
Why take that risk?
Do you know what it is to love someone? To really love them?
No.
Nora was all I could think of. I reran the diagnostics, re-examined every detail from every angle, certain that I had missed something. I cursed my...
Oh, yeah.
Stupid. Surely there was a cure. I just needed more time. Then I realized what I had to do.
Okay. Let me go send aggro. My
that's something that could have waited, but okay.
Yeah, but I know I'm going to forget. And it's easiest just to do it through Got it. Okay, here we go. That is my Discord aggro. And I'm going to try and make that server tonight.
For a week, my needs didn't seem important. Sleep didn't matter. Food didn't matter. There was only her. I looked at Nora and I told her that I loved her. She told me there was nothing I could do, that we should just accept fate. She smiled her beautiful smile as she said, I promised to cure her. And then I pressed the button.
You cryogenically froze her, keeping her on ice, so to speak, while you worked on a cure. It broke your heart, but now you had all the time in the world. Did you feel relieved?
I went home and fell into a deep sleep. For the first time since we discovered Nora's illness, I dared to dream. But for weeks I had ignored my superior's attempts to contact me. The next morning I overslept. By the time I got to the lab, Ferris Boyle, the CEO, was there waiting.
What did he do?
He accused me of industrial espionage, which I denied. But then his guards found Nora. Boyle told me that, like all of my research, she belonged to him. I was enraged. I attacked him. His guards beat me back, and in the struggle, I was drenched by the cryogenic chemical I had created. I lay on the floor, helpless, watching the guards steal Nora away. Boyle told me it was a tragedy for such a promising mind to perish in a lab accident. Then he left me to die.
But you survived.
The chemicals were absorbed into my body and transformed my metabolism. My body went numb. I felt a strange tingling, then searing pain all over. Each breath ignited my lungs. I clawed my way back to a refrigeration unit, and as I closed the door behind me, I felt the icy chill calm my aching body. Things suddenly seemed clear.
What seemed clear? Finding a cure for Nora?
No. Revenge. Boyle would pay.
I think that's a. Okay, there we go.
Well, we're not done yet. Let's play the last tape, and then we'll
Well, yeah.
talk about our thoughts.
Yeah.
You failed to kill Ferris Boyle, though, didn't you?
Yes.
Why?
You know why. Batman. Though he did return Nora to safety. Until you got her.
See? There you go. Blame me, blame your parents because you failed to revive the neighbor's pets. Blame Ferris Boyle for spoiling your plans to cure Nora. Blame Batman for stopping your revenge against Boyle. And now, your Nora is in danger.
Because of you.
No, Victor. Because of you. You have always had a heart of ice. You stole people's pets. You stole GothCorp resources. And since then, you've stolen so much more for your own selfish scientific inquiries. If you had shared your genius with others, devoted your energy to medicine instead of crime, perhaps your ice princess would be at home now, preparing you a hot meal, instead of being delivered to the Joker.
No!
You could have saved Nora a long time ago, Victor.
It's all for her. Everything. I will get her back. And when I do, I'm coming for you.
Thank you. We are done now.
Nora.
Okay, so I think what's interesting is we've never actually seen like any or heard like anything of Victor's childhood.
Yeah, no, this was a relative first. It was honestly really interesting to hear it.
Yeah, which it's interesting, like, because I never really thought that Victor was always interested in cryogenics. So doing it at a young age,
I could be convinced that he was, but
not to the extent where he was already doing it.
Yeah, I would not have guessed the pet thing. I would not have guessed the pet thing.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Then like we saw the Boyle flashback from when we did the Arkham Origins DLC.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's
All right, next character, Cobblepot.
the Penguin. Blue eyes, no hair, 4'10", 175 pounds. Eesh.
Yeesh.
Oh, hey, cool. It shows the first appearance stuff.
Yeah.
Did not notice that for Freeze. Actually, wait. When was his first appearance? Batman 121. Okay. Yeah. Cobblepot.
I'm only doing this as a courtesy, Strange. Don't think you've beaten me.
I just thought we could both benefit from a little talk, Mr. Cobblepot.
Don't try that psycho mumbo-jumbo with me, Strange. I'm not like the other crazies.
Of course not. After all, considering the challenges you faced.
Challenges? What freaking challenges? You're no better than me. No one is. I own this place.
Well, to be clear, I allow you certain freedoms, but let's continue. Why do you feel the need to own anything? I believe it is a mechanism to compensate for some childhood inadequacy. You were friends with the Waynes, correct?
I was. Till someone did the world a favor and blew the brains out of little Wayne's self-righteous parents. I was laughing for weeks. It still brings a smile to my face.
And you think that's okay?
Okay? No, I don't think it's okay. I think it's bloody hysterical. That family destroyed mine. What happened to them? Well, it couldn't have happened to nicer people.
Take a
Keep
seat,
going.
Mr.
Yep.
Cobblepot.
What is it now, Strange?
I wanted to talk about your apparent hatred of the Waynes. Your outburst last time was most interesting.
Oh, it's simple, really. I don't like the sniveling little bastard. Look at him, all high and mighty because someone killed Mummy and Daddy.
Most people look upon him with sympathy.
No, they don't. They're jealous. Jealous of his money, his cars, his women. He lost the sympathy vote.
I mean, that too.
I can't tell you how much I hoped he was visiting his dear Mum and Dad.
Where do you suppose he went?
How am I supposed to know?
Let us move on, then.
No. It's time that you do something for me.
And what is that?
Here's a list.
Truth be told, Cobblepot doesn't really interest me.
Told you, Strange. No
Yeah.
more little questions until you give me what I want.
Take a look, Mr. Cobblepot. Here is a purchase order for the various firearms you require. I must say, you chose an exotic selection.
I only take the best.
A wise strategy.
So what's yours?
Excuse me?
What are you up to? Why would you give me of all people, guns, explosives, all this stuff?
Arkham City is an experiment, Mr. Cobblepot. A new way of thinking. We've separated you from society, so I am more than willing to study the results if you all just decide to kill each other. Besides, your feud with the Joker is intriguing.
I was here first. I bought my museum in the Iceberg Lounge fair and square. It was you and that Mayo stuck us all together.
Again, you refer to owning things. Quite fascinating. I believe we gave you the opportunity to leave.
And take over my turf. Never.
Good evening, Mr. Cobblepot. I trust you received the second delivery.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what you did to those dribbling monkeys, Strange, but they were perfect.
I'm glad. It appears that we can both help each other.
If you say so. I suppose it doesn't hurt that by the time I'm done with them, they're usually in too many pieces for anyone to know what you're really getting up to in those rooms of yours.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Of course not. So, you go. The clown. She really dying?
It appears so. Self-inflicted, of course, but yes, he is. He has Mr. Freeze working on a potential cure, but I am sure neither of us want him to get his hands on it, do we?
We're ready.
Good. Now, one last thing. Your face.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
The eye.
Not exactly.
I believe it was the result of a bar brawl, correct?
Ah, Torag got lucky. He got his, though. He took my eye. I took both of his. Left him trying to walk across the Gotham freeway at rush hour. Hilarious.
You're a rich man, Mr. Cobblepot. You could have had that glass removed.
They said it was impossible. And what the hell? I think it gives me a more unique look. Know what I mean? Now, where is Freeze?
He's right here, in the room next door. You can take him with you. Are you familiar with the term Napoleon complex?
No. What is it?
It's nothing. Oh, and one last thing. Here is a list of 10 prisoners I believe work for you.
Yeah? So what? You want to saw their heads open and scoop out their brains too?
No. I just thought you'd like to know that they are all in the employ of the GCPD.
What?
I believe you know what to do with them. I don't like being spied on, Mr. Cobblepot. Good night.
Okay, so that's how he figured out.
That's how he knew that there were moles and exactly who they were.
Yep.
And it's also how he got his hands on Victor Freeze.
Oh.
So, your thoughts on the Cobblepot tapes?
Cobblepot is an interesting character, but I just think the Arkham Cobblepot isn't that interesting alone.
Yeah, I mean, he's fun to smack around, but...
Yeah, but it's like everyone else that has interacted with him are more interesting at times. Like Zaz's entire thing, he played a game of fucking poker with the Penguin and was about to kill the man because he was cheating.
Yeah, and it drove him insane. But I will say, regardless of the quality of Penguin himself, Nolan North's performance of Penguin is spot on.
Yep. Okay, we're going to skip the Joker. Obviously.
Actually, there are a few. Just look at them. Let's just do the tape ones. The calls can be ignored.
Yeah, because the calls you get while you play the game.
Yeah.
Hello? Anyone in there? No sense of humor. Ah, the strong and silent type, eh? Think you're safe behind that mask? Give me 20 minutes and a can opener, and I'll have you whimpering like a schoolgirl. You might like it.
That's enough, patient. Guard, leave us.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Hugo Strange. And you are...
Two-Face. Catwoman. Batman.
We can play these games as long as you like.
Great. I love games.
Not in my facility, you won't. I'm offering you this opportunity to make a deal. I am fully aware of your condition. The last thing you have is time. But I can make your final days more comfortable.
And in return, I'd be giving you...
I wish to study you. I need to know why you are the way you are.
I don't have long, Doc. You're going to need more than some psycho mumbo-jumbo to get to the bottom of what's wrong with me.
Oh, I have more than that. Much more. So, do we have a deal?
What type of deal?
How are you feeling today?
You promised me another doctor, Strange.
Maybe you shouldn't have killed the one I sent last week. What made you do it?
Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. Besides, it was worth it to see the look on her face. Hey, you know what? I think I've got a piece of it here in my pocket.
You are trying my patience. That was the third doctor you've killed.
Well, keep on sending them, Doc. I'm trying to break my record.
I think it is time for you to do something for me.
Name it, Doc.
Tell me how you came to be. Explain what made you what you are today. How you come to be sitting across the table from me. Dying.
Is that all? Well, I guess you could say I once had a very bad day.
Really? Go on.
It was a Thursday night. Things had been getting worse. I was 3 days from the bank foreclosing on my home. The chemical plant I worked nights at was about to lay off half the workforce. And I was sitting in the hospital, holding the hand of my pregnant wife, wishing to God that she wasn't dead.
That must have been upsetting for you.
Probably was. Back then, though, all I knew was that if I didn't let old man Falcone's men into the plant that night, they'd have killed me too. So here's the thing. I had to decide. Could I live without her? Was there any point going on? I've got to admit it. I was scared. Not of being dead, you understand.
No one would blame you if you were. It is perfectly common.
Do I look common? No.
Good point.
Scared of the part just before you die, when you don't know what is about to happen, when you're desperately clutching at life and trying to hold on with slippery, blood-covered hands. So I made a decision right there.
And what was that?
That is a story for another day, Strange. I think I may need to see a doctor. Get me one.
So Joker is just losing all
Keep
his
going.
shit.
You were telling
Yeah.
me about the
What
night
else
your
is new?
wife died.
Oh, no, Hugo. As I recall, I was waiting for you to send me another doctor.
We both know I have sent you 3 more doctors.
Did you?
Yes. One was left dismembered outside the elevator to my office. The other 2 have not been seen since they were sent to you.
How careless. Listen,
Okay.
broke that saw. I'll give you a little more. I just hope you're taking notes. It's the day after, and I'm standing in the freezing rain, just staring at the chemical plant, feeling numb. Jeannie was dead. It didn't seem real. I can remember the day I first met her. Her infectious smile as I told her bad joke after bad joke. How, even after living with the pathetic wretch I was, she still wanted my child. And then they arrived. Reality's way of yanking me another wedgie. Falcone's men told me to cheer up. He said things could be worse. I asked him how. He grabbed me by the collar, pulled me close. He'd been eating garlic, and each word stank as he threatened to perform oral surgery on me with a nail and a brick. Creative guy. They hand me a box. I remember thinking it was heavy. Was it a bomb? A gun? I'd never used a gun before. Were they that heavy?
And what was in the box?
How's that doctor coming along?
I'll get you one.
And when you do, I'll tell you the rest.
So
let's keep going.
You are looking a little better, yes.
Well, I have my good days and bad days, but I do try and start each one with a smile.
Are you ready to continue your story?
Yeah, why not? So where was I?
The box.
Ah, yes, the box. So there I was, tearing open this box, expecting the worst. And all it had in it was a crazy red dome and a cloak.
Red Hood.
OG.
Yep, the OG Red Hood.
No, they made me put it on. They said it was a disguise. It would keep me safe. It smelled like garlic. And that was it, really.
I hate garlic.
Barely able to see, trying to break into the one place in this town that had given me a job. Have you ever tried to walk with an enormous fishbowl on your head? Don't answer that. It's hard. I couldn't see where I was going. I tripped one of the alarms. I heard muffled gunfire. I panicked and tried to run. And then I saw him. Who? Batman. Really? Yes, really. Batman tried to hit me. I moved out of the way, but, well, what you need to understand is I had this giant bowl on my head, and I lost my balance. It's like life, really. One minute everything's bad, the next your wife's dead and you're hanging on for dear life, suspended over a tank of experimental chemicals. I'm sure
As you
he'd
do.
say he tried to save me, but we all know he didn't. I fell. For a second, just as I hit the surface, I thought I may just get away with this.
I assume that wasn't the case.
Do I look like I got away with it?
So my thing is, like,
Hang
before
on,
we
got one more tape.
before
We got one more tape.
before we go, I'm going to just say this: I don't know if he's lying or if he's telling half truths, because I feel like he's lying about the wife.
Well, let's play the tape.
I was drowning. The chemicals were burning my skin. My entire body felt like it was on fire. It was all his fault.
Whose fault? Batman's?
Who else?
Yours?
Come again?
Let me tell you what I believe. I believe that you have fabricated a series of events that you use to conceal the truth about your condition. I have read 12 different accounts of your past. All different, except for one detail. Batman.
What can I say? I like to keep things interesting. A wise man once told me that if you have to have an origin story, you're better off making it multiple choice.
And never facing up to the truth of what happened. What you did. How you got here.
Oh, I know exactly how I got here. A big truck bumped me here from Arkham. You remember the asylum, don't you?
Of course.
Well, good. Because I'd hate to think that I'd fabricated seeing you watching me in my cell all those times.
Excuse me?
Hugo, you merry maniac. You were obsessed with me. You all were trying to get in here. Next thing you'll tell me it wasn't you who sent old Sharpie over the edge. Nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
So here's the thing. If you want to make sure that no one else finds out about your past, you should start poking your nose into mine. And send me another doc. I think I need a second opinion.
Okay.
Okay, now speak your opinion.
Okay, so I think the one thing that we can say for certain is the Joker was the OG Red Hood.
Well, yeah, that's
but
the entire point of Jason being the Red Hood. That's the whole irony.
No, I know. But everything else about the Joker before the events of the Red Hood could all be fabricated and false.
Well,
because it's the Red Hood origin that we always see. We don't
Killing Joke.
Do they do a different one for the Killing Joke?
Well, that's what it's called, the Killing Joke.
Yeah.
That's Joker's origin story. The wife, the goons breaking into Ace, falling into the acid, all of it.
Yeah.
And now I will say this: when I first did all the Riddler stuff for Arkham City, and I did them exactly as we're doing them now. I went down the list, and so after hearing Strange pick apart Freeze and Penguin, when I saw that the next one was Joker, I got to the edge of my seat. I was intrigued. I was curious. I wanted to know what's Strange going to see when he starts poking at the Joker. And to my shock, Joker starts recounting the Killing Joke. And in case there's anybody here wondering, I looked it up he got his wife's name right.
Hmm.
And that is what, if you ask me, that is the one thing that shocked me the most. Because Joker famously remembers the night of the killing joke differently every single day, if not every single hour. It's like he said himself. If he must have an origin story, he wants it to be multiple choice, and that's how he does it.
Yeah.
He lets himself forget. He throws himself into the insanity so he doesn't have to remember his one bad day.
Yeah.
So Joker's interview tapes in this game are the most fascinating ones in the game to me.
Yeah.
But the Riddler's are probably the most entertaining, if only for the last one.
Yeah. Okay, we got about 10
We can
minutes
go,
on my timer.
dude.
Yeah.
We can go long. We can go long. Let's just watch the rest of these tapes.
Yeah.
I also really like this set.
Two-Face.
Mr. Dent. It is Mr. Dent I am talking to, right?
Use your real name.
Two-Face, if you wish. Please, sit.
What is it strange? Not happy just arresting us, throwing us in this place.
I wish to understand you. I have read the reports, seen the footage, and now I want to hear your side of the story.
We'll see.
I assume that you feel the need to toss your coin in order to decide whether to answer my questions.
You ready to find out?
Well?
Came up bad. Sorry.
Not a problem. Guard, take Mr. Dent's coin off of him.
No!
Good. Now let us see what fate has in store for you.
Hey Indy, we're just going through all the character tapes.
We've completed all the other stuff to do in the Arkham City overworld, so we're celebrating.
Yeah. Listening to all of the interviews between Hugo Strange and the villains that he did the interviews with.
Yep. All right.
Tape 2.
Kill you for this.
Really? Look at your coin. It wants you to tell me about that day in the courtroom.
It was painful.
Elaborate.
I was naive. I thought I could make a difference. Falcone was going to go down for what he had done.
But he had other plans.
Look at my face.
I am. A combination of first, second, and third degree burning. Scar tissue is quite fascinating.
You think?
And that is all it took to make you the way you are.
Give me my coin.
Not yet.
Okay.
What is it, Strange? Are you enjoying this?
Not in the slightest. Let's go back further. You were a rising star, a beacon of light for this city. A white knight riding in to save it, with the dark knight not far behind.
You can leave him out of this. He's wrong. They all are.
No one understands the beauty of fate's hand. I'm grateful to Falcone. He gave me a clarity, a purity that few will know. Everything boils down to a simple choice. This way or that way. Good or bad.
Do you really believe that?
How could I not?
Interesting. So all you need is this coin, and everything is simple?
Give me it.
What about this coin? Or this? Or these?
What are you doing?
Proving a point. Fate didn't make you answer my question. I did. I replaced your coin with my own. See? You answered me because I wanted you to.
That is a good trick right there.
How is he today?
The prisoner has been quiet. Since getting those coins, he has spent most of his time examining them.
Good. Hello, Harvey. Are you ready to talk?
Leave us. We don't want to talk. Not to you.
Please, take a seat. I have one last thing to discuss, and then I will give you something in return.
I don't know. I can't decide. It's too confusing.
Of course it is. I want to talk about Mr. Wayne.
Why?
Indulge me.
We don't like the guy.
Hardly surprising. Did you ever consider that you were alike? A traumatic event created you. An equally traumatic event altered him.
He's nothing like us. There's no risk, no danger. It's just money and girls. We should kill him.
Maybe you should. Listen to me, Harvey. I am going to give you a simple choice. This is your coin.
Is it? Why should I trust you?
It was your father's, correct? You know every inch of it. When you close your eyes, you can feel it, can't you?
Give me it, please.
I want you to understand what I'm about to tell you. You believe that this coin determines the fate of your world. I, however, believe that your condition has always been present. It was there before you were attacked, and it is still there now. You probably had headaches. Your wife found you unpredictable, scary sometimes.
Give us it.
I'm going to throw the coin in the air. If you let it fall, I will do whatever I can to cure you. I will help you become the man you used to be.
Or
if you grab it, I will let you loose in Arkham City, and I will tell you what Catwoman is doing right this second.
I can't decide.
You have to. At this moment, Catwoman is preparing to steal the contents of the safe in your old campaign office.
The bitch. We need to stop her.
And you may. Goodbye, Mr. Dent.
Your thoughts?
I think Two-Face is honestly one of the better representations of what Batman could have become. Minus the duality of man syndrome that Two-Face has.
Yeah, no, Strange was not wrong when he said that Bruce and Harvey were very similar.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to. This has nothing really to do with the tapes themselves, but I want to say how I love how and the Arkham Two-Face actor always made it distinct. You know when Harvey is talking, and you know when Two-Face is talking.
Yeah. I will say I have one minor complaint with this Two-Face design,
I love that he
though.
went that extra mile because most don't.
Yeah. I will say I have a problem. Like, is the red blotches on his suit. Like, is the suit melted onto his skin? Like, what's going on here?
I think that the suit he's wearing was custom designed to be a representation of his physical duality.
Okay.
That's my theory. Either that or it is the same suit he was wearing when he got melted.
Bayless Carlo, Clayface, doesn't have anything. Which,
yeah, no.
Alright. Oh, wait. Yeah. He never was supposed to be in Arkham City. So.
Yeah, also, actually, really quickly, before we move on to Riddler. So, you recall when when Strange grabbed Dent's coin and kept it from him.
Yeah.
You saw how that shook him up, how that messed with him.
Yeah.
I made a fan fiction where my OC, was an up-and-coming hero working for the Bat family. And long story short, there was this big old crime chain going on. And and my character wound up fighting Two-Face one-on-one for a short while.
Did he take the coin?
He destroyed the coin.
Even Batman wouldn't go that far.
Well, That's the beauty of my character not being Batman.
Well, yeah, but I don't think any besides maybe Damian Wayne. None of the others.
Damian would use the coin against Dent. We both know it.
Yeah, but he wouldn't just flat out destroy it, I think.
Oh yeah, my thought process was everything Dent does is buy that coin. Every decision he makes, every course of action he takes. You can take the coin away from him, but that's a temporary fix. One way or another, he'll get it back.
Yeah.
So what if the coin was removed from the equation permanently? What would that do to Dent?
Make him unstable and unable to do anything.
Okay, I'll give you the latter part. He has been unstable his entire life. Strange says as much.
Well, even more unstable.
No, yeah, I know. But if he doesn't have the coin to rely on, there's also and I realize this is a minor, small chance that maybe he'd be more receptive to the help. Because, he's dependent on something telling him what is how it is.
Yeah.
It happened to be the coin, but realistically, it could have wound up being anything.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
In the scenario I created, I believe that it is technically possible that destroying Dent's coin could lead to his eventual being cured. Anyways, let's give Nigma his turn.
I like this attribute description. Compulsive need for attention.
It's not wrong.
Yep.
Do not worry, Mr. Mayor. Everything is under control. I promise you.
It's not that I don't trust you, Hugo. It's just the headaches, the pain. They come all the time now.
Continue to take the medication. It is late, Mr. Mayor. You are tired. You need your sleep.
Of course, I need my sleep.
Abracadabra. Hocus pocus.
Imbecile.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
What? How dare you enter my office?
Oh, I'm not in your office. And please don't insult me by attempting to trace this broadcast. You will fail.
I take it I am talking to Mr. Edward Nigma.
Do you know of any other inmate in your twisted little penitentiary who is ingenious enough to arrange this little chat?
Narcissism.
Praise.
A compulsive desire to prove his intellect and a predilection for riddles.
You've read my file.
Of course.
Good. Then let's get started. How do you attempt to understand what is going on in Arkham City when all of the answers are strange?
Oh, that was actually one of the riddles.
Yeah. Keep going, it gets better.
Yeah.
Hugo, I believe it is time for our one-on-one.
No. It is time for you to stop this and give up. My tiger guards will find you, and when that happens, I will perform the procedure on you myself.
Procedure? Oh, you mean what you did to all those poor fools back at the asylum. To be honest, I think you did them a favor.
How
do I know that you requested access to all the most forgettable patients and proceeded to melt their brains with the help of that confused milliner? Or did you mean, how do I know that you have been providing the ex-warden with your own special medication? No doubt intended to render his synapses more malleable to your suggestions. Or maybe you are currently wondering if I know about the secret panel in your closet. How it slides back to reveal what you want most. How you sit, wearing that suit, crying into your hands as you question whether you are really worthy.
What do you want, Mr. Nigma?
Oh, that's easy. I want exactly what you want.
And what's that?
Batman, dead. Humiliated, but dead.
Don't they all want that?
Professor. Guess who?
I grow tired of these insipid games, Mr. Nigma. If you wish to speak to me, my guards will escort you safely to my tower.
Please, Hugo. If you're going to set a trap, at least pretend to try harder than that.
No traps, Edward. I simply wish to grant you safe passage through Arkham City. I think the time has come for us to meet as equals.
You, Strange? My equal? I am the man whose cunning will soon have Batman lying at my feet, bloodied and broken.
Really?
Then I will pull off his mask and look into his dull, dying eyes. In that last instant, he will know that I have finally beaten him. And I will finally know who he really is.
My apologies, Edward. I see now we are nowhere near equals.
Finally.
You see, like me, you are obsessed with the Batman. But unlike me, you don't know who he really is, do you?
What?
What? You know who the Batman is?
I know you are lying, Strange. There is no way that you could have figured it out. It's some kind of trick. It must be.
Oh, I use no tricks, no childish puzzles. I simply created a psychological profile of the man most likely to be the Batman, and then matched it against the most logical candidate. I was right, of course.
Well, who is he?
Ah, but that would spoil the game for you, wouldn't it?
You must tell me. I implore you, Strange.
Really, Edward? If I could figure it out, it must be child's play for you.
But I...
Interesting. Tell me, Edward, how is the Riddler like a blank dictionary? You're both at a loss for words.
Like I said, I think the Joker's tapes are the most fascinating, but Riddler's are the funniest.
Yep. Let's see. An orphan who learned to survive means the streets of Gotham, so altruism. She maintains a complicated relationship. She turns flirtatious, occasionally romantic, like that one time they fucked on a rooftop. Since the opening of Arkham City, reports Two-Face. She's hot. Let's go.
We found a prisoner attempting to break into your office, sir.
I see. Leave us.
Yes, sir.
Well, well, as I live and breathe, Professor Hugo Strange. Your posters really don't do you justice. You really are far more evil-looking in real life.
Charmed. Tell me, what do you plan to do, Miss Kyle? I assume that you were attempting to break into my office in order to retrieve your ill-gotten gains.
You stole them from me.
Hardly. The items were confiscated upon your arrest.
Yeah, about that. This holiday camp of yours is quaint and all, Hugo, but I don't think I'll be staying too long.
Escape is impossible.
A girl loves a challenge.
So do I.
He doesn't mean it in that way. Get your heads out of the gutter. Continue on to the next tape.
Tell me, what would you do if I let you go? Attempt to escape? Try and find the confiscated items? Contact the Batman?
Why would I contact him? It's his fault I'm in here.
Is it? I believe you would have escaped if greed had not got the better of you. He was actually in the process of rescuing you, was he not?
I didn't need his help.
Or any man's, it appears.
Come on. You're going somewhere with this. Spit it out.
I've been studying you.
I can see. My eyes are up here, by the way.
Very amusing. Tell me, what was it like growing up alone? Fending for yourself? Doing whatever was necessary to stay alive?
Please, I'm tearing up here.
And Holly, what would you do if I sent my men after her?
Touch her, and you're dead.
Okay, so before we go into tape 3, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of elaboration here.
Yep.
Holly is somebody that Selina met while just kind of prowling around, I'll say. Holly is very much like Selina, grew up on the streets, no family, no nothing. Her current occupation is being a private entertainer. And in some continuities, after Selina has retired or died, Holly has ascended and taken the mantle of Catwoman. Continue.
calmed down yet?
Where is she?
That depends on your next answer. If you could save one person tonight, who would it be? Holly? Or the Batman?
He can look after himself.
Good. Holly is safe for now. Let us talk about Batman.
What do you think I can tell you that you don't already know? You've been sending your goons after him for months. He said you were studying him.
So you speak. Good. You never knew your father, correct?
Enough, Strange. This is over.
If you say so. Captain, do you have the girl in your sights? Yes, sir. Kill her.
No!
Are you prepared to talk? I thought so. Keep the girl targeted, Captain.
You bastard.
Shall we continue?
Sick son of a bitch.
Your father. Did you
Sure.
ever meet him?
Never knew the son of a bitch.
Unfortunate. He certainly seems to have made an impact on you.
Oh, come on.
Relationship
There we
with
go.
Batman. Would you call it close?
Me and the Brooding One get along just fine.
But you want more. But you can't trust men, can you?
What? Look, he's spoken for. He must be. How else could he resist all this?
You are both very similar, aren't you? A shared disregard for the law, a belief that you are doing the right thing, and a similar taste in attire. But beneath the surface, there is a weakness.
Like how?
You both risk everything for a chance at redemption. You tell yourself it's to help her. He does the same for the boy. It's all just to make his life more complete, to become the father he never knew.
You don't know anything about him.
And neither do you. He hasn't confided in you because he doesn't trust you. And it hurts, doesn't it? I touched a raw nerve, didn't I?
Are you still here?
You're hurt because he knows who you are, but you don't know anything about him. Do you love him?
No!
Holly is safe. I have little interest in the life of a teenage delinquent, unless of course she finds herself in my facility.
What was all this about, Strange? Do you enjoy making people beg?
Not at all. I am only interested in what makes people do what they do. Soon you will not have to worry about the Batman. Steal what you like, do what you must, in a futile attempt to steal his heart. You will fail.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Plans are afoot, Miss Kyle. Soon you may wish to re-evaluate your admiration for him. I will be the one standing over his body, and the world will know that Hugo Strange is better than him.
Yeah, whatever.
Two-Face has placed what you are looking for in his safe in his old campaign office. He is someone else who cannot let go of his past. I hope that the contents of that safe make you happy.
One, you son of a bitch!
He sent Selina after the contents of that safe, and then he sends Two-Face after Selina.
Yep, that son of a bitch. No, so have you ever watched Batman: The Brave and the Bold?
I have seen bits and pieces.
Okay, there was an episode where Alfred was basically writing in a journal, basically a fan fiction.
Yeah, I know this episode where Joker, quote unquote, dies. Batman retires. Bruce marries Selina. They have a kid named Damian. They both die when Joker's quote unquote son attacks the Batman Museum.
Yep.
Dick is Batman. Damian takes up the Robin mantle. La-di-da-di-da, punches in the face. Joker dies, etc., etc.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like that kind of reminds me of like just the conversation made me start thinking of that because I feel like minus the Damian part, I feel like Batman like without the Joker and without some of these other villains, I think Batman would be able to just kind of settle down.
Well, amusingly enough, the entire Arkham series is all about the Batman and Joker and their relationship with one another. So, yeah, if Arkham Knight played differently, maybe. And also, shit, I had a point that I wanted to make.
Wait, are these? One sec.
Did I ever tell you about my first kill?
Okay, yeah, you can skip these.
Yeah, yeah. The.
I will continue my story.
Yeah. There you go. We're skipping Saz because.
Yeah, because we've already heard them.
Yep.
So this is back. This is back in the days of the asylum, before City.
Yep.
Compulsion and paranoid schizophrenia. Sit down, Mr. Tetch.
But there's no time to sit. I need Alice. Where is my Alice?
Please.
No time to sit, not time to chat. I'm searching for Alice and I've lost my head.
Guard, restrain Mr. Tetch.
Get off me. Get off me. I'm late. I'm running out of time, Alice. Where are you?
Alice isn't here yet. Just relax, Jervis. She will be here soon. I promise. Now, would you like some tea?
I feel bad for him.
Tetch?
Yeah. Like he
honestly, yeah. Like if his origin story is even remotely like it is in the Batman animated series, then it really is not his fault that he's like this. He was just a very unlucky dude in a very unfortunate situation, who had perfectly fine thoughts for the wrong person at the wrong time.
Yeah, it's like it's the schizophrenia, and like I think an issue that the Batman series has, no one actually helps these people.
Well, okay, so before we dive any further, I want to touch on that. At least I can't speak for all of the other Batman continuities, but at least in this universe, there's explanations for that.
Oh yeah, there's explanations for this, but I'm
Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, they are both founded and they were both inspired, started, and basically overseen by Quincy Sharp. And Quincy Sharp was under the control of Hugo Strange, who takes orders from Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
So both this game and the last were basically just the byproducts of Ra's plan to, first off, prove that people like Joker, Mad Hatter, Zsasz, they can't be redeemed. There's no point in trying to heal them. So you bunch them all up, just try to forget about them. That's Arkham City. And then they go about proving how that's not enough. These guys are still running rampant, in which, admittedly, Bruce's campaign to shut Arkham City down would have helped with that. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
And so so Protocol 10 was Raish's endgame.
Yeah, no, it's but I'm saying like more or less in the sense of like just in the continuity of all Batman, they don't ever actually help.
Well, I know for a fact that they try. At least with some of them, they try.
Yeah. You remember
the problem with these guys is the same problem as with anybody. They can only be helped
if they
want help.
Yeah.
And Joker is completely content in his insanity, and all of these other people are so lost in their delusions they don't even understand how far gone they are. To further emphasize my point, hit the button.
Yeah.
Is Alice here yet?
No, I'm afraid not. Let us talk while we wait. You and I have much in common, Jervis.
Really? Do you know Alice too?
Unfortunately not. You and I both share an interest in the mind, do we not? I studied your papers, Jervis. You are quite brilliant. Truly an extraordinary mind.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's all just chemicals and synapses and rabbits and... Oh, where is Alice?
You need to focus. Think about your work for a minute. You theorize that there is no such thing as free will, that you can change a man's allegiances, his motives, emotions, all of what we believe makes a man, with chemicals. Your formula was really quite brilliant. That's why I used it.
Well, how did you get it? Did Alice give it to you? Wicked girl. Nasty little thing. Is she here yet?
Soon, Jervis, soon.
He just reminds me of Golem.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
Tape 3.
Yep.
Oh, you told me that Alice would be here.
She is, Jervis. She's right here.
Alice? Alice, come out. Don't pout. Don't make me shout. Alice,
Come out.
where are you?
Take a look at the pictures, Jervis.
Oh, who are these people?
Look again.
Oh, I don't know who they are. Oh, please, is Alice here or not?
Look at the first picture. Look at the dress she is wearing. Look at the hair. It's Alice, isn't it?
No, it can't be Alice. Alice has nice yellow hair and isn't covered in blood.
I think you know exactly who this is, Mr. Tedge. I think you remember the night you lured Stephanie Williams back to your research lab. How you offered her tea. What happened then?
No.
You killed her, didn't you?
No.
She was first. It's okay, Jervis. It's all right to remember. How many Alices were there?
I can't remember.
Jeez.
Well, Alice isn't coming, is she?
That all depends on how you cooperate. I have a little side project that I'm working on. I could use your help.
My help? I can't help. I'll be late.
Stay focused, Jervis. This facility is old, tired, full of ghosts.
Ghosts?
A figure of speech. Do not worry. Arkham Asylum will not exist forever. Its techniques are old, its mission outdated. I intend to create a new Arkham, an Arkham that will rise phoenix-like from the ashes of this one.
Is there a fire? We should get out of here.
I have arranged for some documents to be left in your cell. They outline a technique I propose to control the mind of, shall we just say, weaker souls.
I cannot do it without rabbits. I need rabbits for my research, and tea, and...
And Alice, I know. I have arranged for a number of test subjects to be at your disposal. They have been here at Arkham for so many years that no one will miss them. Shall we meet again next week? Oh, and I took the liberty of having your hats returned. I assume that will provide all the encouragement you require.
Where is Alice? I need Alice. Alice.
Well done. I must say you have outperformed even my wildest expectations.
Yes. Did you see the people at my tea party? They all behaved themselves.
Yes, they did, Jervis. I'm very pleased. I have just one last request to make of you. You must keep it a secret. Can you keep a secret, Jervis?
With enough hats, I can stop people remembering secrets. Does that count?
It will have to. I need you to pay a visit to Warden Sharp. He needs to come around to my way of thinking.
To join our tea party?
Exactly.
I don't want to.
Of course you do. How else will you get to play with Alice?
What?
I have a new assistant for you, Jervis. I had her brought in specially. Look at her. She's just through there.
Oh, it's Alice. She's here. No, what are you doing? I need to see her.
And you can, as soon as you do what I asked.
Can I keep her?
Of course, she'll be all yours. She's Alice.
Oh, God.
Of all of the villains that are pulled into the asylum, into the Arkhamverse, I truly believe that Jervis Tetch is the most unfortunate of them all.
He really is.
All right, I believe that was all the tapes.
Yep, that was all the tapes. That was everything we needed.
We have completed, for all intents and purposes, our Batman Arkham City. But yet we are not done. There's still something left. Somebody is still here in Arkham City, and they want revenge.
It's this hottie right here. We'll
Stay
see.
tuned to see how that plays out.
Yep, next week we're going to be doing the DLC for Batman Arkham City. I apologize for the entire 2 hours that my fucking microphone was muted.
Yeah, we're going to pay a lot more attention to that, and also exclusively for Twitch, because this is irrelevant to YouTube. Please, if for some reason Mike's cut out or suddenly you stop hearing us, let us know, because there's a very good chance that it's something on our end. We will want to fix that.
Yeah, and the game covers up the audio mixer, so I did not see that the fact that my mic wasn't picking up. So I was assuming it was working, but I will have to double check every week now because I don't know why.
Yeah. I honestly do think that that's something you should do. Just double check right before every stream.
Yeah. But yeah, so next week we're going to be, for those that like Assassin's Creed, Friday we're going to be continuing Assassin's Creed 1. Next Saturday we're going to be doing Batman, and then we'll be
finishing up this game by doing its DLC mission.
Yep, and then we will probably be working on, we'll be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! On Saturdays for a bit.
Yeah.
So,
Like I said, it's just under 2 hours to complete Harley Quinn's Revenge, which is obviously less time than we usually do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk with Crux off camera about what we might do with that last hour, but you'll find out whether or not we do it on Saturday.
Yep. So with that, if you guys are on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Tell me how much of an idiot I am for not realizing I had my mic wasn't picking up. On Twitch, do the same things next stream. And yeah.
Later, nerds.
See you guys next time. Peace.